Hello everyone, my name is Court Scott and I'm the director of Sweeney Todd at Asheville Performing Arts Academy, and today I have 3 of our cast members with us. This is Peyton and Amelia and Alex, and they are going to answer some really hard questions and then we're going to play a fun game, okay? Alright, so first of all, from your point of view, what is Sweeney Todd really about? We'll just go down the line, you can get a quick...
I think for me, Sweeney Todd really opens a lot of talk for mental health, which I feel like is a subject that doesn't have light on it a lot. And I feel like in the underlying tones of the musical, you really get to see some dark things that I think are really important to talk about.
Sweet.
Musicals are usually like bright and fun, and this one's definitely the opposite of that, like very dark. So, dark.
Yeah.
Going off of what Peyton said, personally, Sweeney Todd, it's a lot about mental illness, which is something a lot of people that I know have struggled with. And so I've noticed how in the beginning, everyone's twisted in the beginning, but as they get closer to the end, it becomes more and more twisted.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think the progression, and it shows a lot about it.
So based on your answers just then, what about this specific production showcases those moments of mental illness and those struggles? And you can just talk amongst yourselves. We'll just kind of open a dialogue about it.
Yeah, I think you can see it a lot in the characters' interactions with each other, how, Mrs. Lovett and Sweeney Todd speak to each other, how he'll zone out and be completely in his own mind, and Mrs. Lovett will be like, well, what about this? Let's change the subject, and it goes back like, well, no, and then it's a lot of inside everybody's heads how they feel personally, and then everybody's kind of outputted from each other. They're never really in with each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely Toby.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yes, Toby.
Like, he's an adult, but it's a child in an adult's body.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it really comes out in Boggs Asylum. You know,
Yeah.
like, see everybody.
Oh, it's crazy.
And Mrs. Lovett, in the beginning, she's obviously like very self-absorbed, I'd say, because she knows she makes the worst pies ever. Like, they will literally poison you, but then, like, they will literally kill you.
Yeah.
And as like you're going through the show, I feel like it's a look into Mrs. Lovett's mind, because there's a lot of things that people wouldn't say out loud, but she does, and I feel like it's looking into her mind more, and I think that's really interesting.
Very cool. What has helped you specifically, because you two ladies don't have a specific character per se, and your character is a smaller role, still a named character, so what has helped you develop a character?
I think for me personally, I've had to read the script lots and read the music that I'm singing. Not really having a character, you get to create your own, which is always really fun, but definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
Just really looking into the other characters and how they react to when my character's around. Really helped me just kind of build my character from the bottom to up.
Well, I feel like when you're a child, like, that's all you do is, like, come up with your own character. So, like, that's kind of what Peyton and I got to do.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And, like, sorry.
No, you're okay.
And, like, take, like, we had to come up with something that no one else, like, that wasn't in the script. So, like, a mental illness that wasn't in the script. And for me personally, I chose a mental illness that's not really common. And it's, like, no one really knows about it.
It's fun to play with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, with the mental illness that I chose, it's hard to, like, act with that.
Well, let's not give too much away,
Yeah.
okay?
Well, personally, as Jonas Fogg, I actually have this like system for developing characters. For this show, I've watched a lot of American Horror Story of the Asylum edition,
Yeah.
actually.
That's a great thing
so
to do.
like, I forgot his name, but like the insane doctor man who killed a lot
Yeah.
of people. Yeah, that man. And I was like, I watched a lot of that, and then I walked outside, and I went into the woods, and I drew and I wrote pages about like different things to like try and shape that, and like I spent probably 2 hours in the woods last week just thinking about it. And
That's awesome.
I'm still developing him. I'm still constantly developing him, but it's just been a process that's been very interesting.
Cool. And lastly, what are some of the challenges that you've met with this show?
I mean, like Amelia was talking about, having to completely create somebody new who isn't talked about in the script, someone who wasn't like anybody else, was really difficult because you find yourself, all of them have little things that remind you of what you want your character to be, but then you're like, okay, well, I can't be too much like this person and I can't be too much like that person. And I think it was very difficult to have to kind of pick and choose what you could actually do with your blank slate, which is very challenging.
Within a certain parameter.
Yeah, like we were able to do stuff, but not that much.
Right.
But also going off the character development and applying that to everything you do in the show, singing, movement, like even if you're just sitting by the shelves and you're just sitting there, like you have to constantly be in that character no matter what.
Constantly in that mindset.
There's no dancing.
There's no dancing.
It's just like one of my strengths, so
Sitting
I mean,
constantly.
personally, I'm happy it's more of a singing show.
music is the hard one for me.
It's
Like, applying,
I'm a soprano, and I was put in like the alto part, so I'm not used to like singing harmonies, and that's very difficult for me.
Totally.
But applying your character to even like the choral music is
Oh,
so difficult.
And there's so many different accents.
And you have to feel differently throughout different numbers.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
not
of
a
course,
consistent
definitely.
feeling. It's an ever-changing feeling. So applying that with the music
Yeah.
and your character is definitely a challenge. Okay, great. So we are going to play Never Have I Ever. I'm actually going to play along with you.
Oh, that makes that fun.
So, just for fun, take a marker.
Well, actually,
All right, so I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to write I have or I have never, all right? So, never have I ever sung karaoke. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I have. You have.
I think everybody
All of us have.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Yeah, you
Right.
can just do
That was
it.
my birthday party for 3 years in a row when I was little. Like, I'm going to get up there and I'm going to bust some
I won a karaoke birthday party in 4th grade.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Never have I ever had a crush on a castmate.
In this cast?
On just a castmate in general, any show that you've done.
Shall we?
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. We all have.
Yeah. It's just something that's going to happen.
I shan't deny it. Okay, never have I ever sang in the shower.
Yeah.
I dance in the shower too. Ready? 1,
Really?
2, 3.
How do you dance in the shower?
That's where I did my practice time.
Yeah.
Many, many times. That's the best place to practice.
That's good place.
There's no judgment.
Never have I ever looked out the passenger seat window and pretended I was in a music video. Go.
Yeah.
Totally.
Are
Or like
yeah.
specific songs.
Oh,
where
of
it's
course.
like-
And it's always that power ballad. you
Yeah.
know?
Those single
Yeah.
teardrop kind of moment.
Exactly.
Quiet from
road
Matilda
trip.
is one of the main ones.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish.
And it's even more special when it's raining and you
Oh,
need the
yes.
rain.
And you can like
Like-
hear it.
Or if it's
the
like
whole moment.
nighttime and you can see your reflection when you're just like,
Never have I ever been a bully.
What kind of...
Have you ever bullied someone? Physically, mentally, social media, whatever. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have.
I mean, like, I don't know.
I won't deny it. I was quite a little chump when I was in high school.
oh, in middle school I was the worst.
Never have I ever posted something untrue on social media. Don't look to your friends.
Sorry.
Ready, go. I have not.
I feel like I have, but I don't know like a specific.
Well, yeah, I think
feel
just
like
like with media and society nowadays, it's something
If I'm
that
gonna
people...
just
Does
something
Photoshop
to the
count?
public, I'm gonna be honest
Yeah.
about it, otherwise I'm just not gonna say anything.
And it might hurt someone's feelings when I'm truthful, but it's going to be truthful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never have I ever gotten a role I did not want. Ready? Go. I have.
That's just part
You
of
have
it.
not. That's awesome.
I feel like that's just part of it.
No, I
Do you remember a specific time, Amelia and Alex, when you got a role that you really didn't want? When was that moment?
Actually,
In 5th grade.
Okay.
there are two that come to mind. The first one was last year. I used to go to Franklin School of Innovation, and me and my friend Miss Hewitt, we developed a theater company from scratch. And we had to pick out a very, very small play, because completely broke, no funding. We picked out this play, The Reluctant Dragon. It's basically How to Train Your Dragon on stage. I was the dragon. I was also the stage manager, costume designer, and makeup artist.
Wow.
And then also, yeah, it was just...
So 2 more. Never have I ever lied about my age. One, two, three. I have. How old were you? Were you older or younger? We'll just say that. Older or younger?
Older, it was to a boy.
Okay. What about you, Alex?
It's going both ways. A couple years ago, I was younger, so I could get a music festival for free, and now it's older.
Oh, okay, I've done that.
Erase!
Yeah, but
Like,
it's,
meals, like, because some restaurants are like, no, you have to be under 12.
okay.
They'll be like,
I
Well, I'm 12.
I know, there was something like that.
I was like, yeah, I'm 10.
Oh, yeah. They're like,
Last
you're
one.
Yeah, because I've always like so
Last
much
one.
younger.
Never have I ever pretended to have a British accent out in public.
I remember.
Oh.
My life is so boring
I
compared to
remember
y'all.
this.
What is this? Gosh.
Blasphemy.
Yeah,
Ready, set, go.
apparently.
Really? You have not?
I can't, is that a normal thing to do?
It's
That
my
was
favorite-
all we
it's my-
did in New York for Broadway
Oh
College.
no, it's my
Charlie.
favorite thing to do. It's my favorite thing to do.
All right, guys.
I don't like talking to random people.
Thank you. Okay, so any last final thoughts before I let you go?
Come to see Sweeney
It's
Todd.
fantastic.
Come
It'll be
to
pretty
the
rad.
show.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be scary.
So we are performing at the Magnetic Theater the last 2 weekends in February. You can get tickets at AshevillePerformingArtsAcademy.com/Sweeney Todd. Also follow the hashtag Sweeney19 on Instagram and all those other social media things that are out there in the world. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate your time, and I will be seeing you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Thank you.